I think I went to my first game when I was 3, and I had my first date at the Gator Bowl game. So you just walk through the history of your life, even before you worked here, and you see how valuable this is to our community. I'm Rick Catlett. I'm president of the Gator Bowl Sports Organization, which has been around now for 73 years.
On New Year's Day of 1946, Jacksonville played host to the first ever Gator Bowl. Only about 7,000 people turned out for the game, but nevertheless, a tradition was born. Today, the Gator Bowl is now the TaxSlayer Bowl, and that 7,000 people are now 70,000. But one thing remains the same: the organization's commitment to providing Northeast Florida with the very best in college athletics.
The interesting part, in 1946, a group of Jacksonville business people came together and realized what they were doing out in Pasadena, California was something we could do here. People would take off between Christmas and New Year's, and industry kind of slowed down. So it was really an economic development play. Let's bring people to Jacksonville, let them watch a football game. We already had a football stadium, and let them watch the game and spend some money in town and fill up our hotels and then go home. So there was no infrastructure to have to build, no cost to the city government to have to do it. So a group of 12 business people got together and started the Gator Bowl game, and so we're pretty happy about the way things have gone, but the tradition and history of our community was built around this college football game.
The atmosphere on game day at the TaxSlayer Bowl is like nothing other. It's full of excitement and energy, passion, pageantry. You can't replicate the feeling in any other day of the year. The primary misconception about the TaxSlayer Bowl, and probably bowls in general, are that it's about the football game and it's about the two teams in that 60 minutes. And it goes way beyond that. As a matter of fact, I think it's probably the least important piece of the puzzle. It's a year-round initiative that's supporting communities, it's supporting families, it's supporting the players, and they're getting better.
There's a number of bowl games that do a lot of good things, but how many of them get to do it in the kind of weather we have in December? How many of them get to do it with all the golf courses and the beach and the river and all of those things that you can do? St. Augustine to the south, Fernandina Beach to the north, some great history. We are Florida's first coast. The great news is, with that comes charitable dollars. We give a percentage of our money away to different charities in this community. We focus on youth, we focus on Pop Warner football, we focus on Dreams Come True, a number of other local charities, Wilson's Children's Hospital. Last year, we're pretty proud to say that we were over $500,000 to charity. So that's really how the community benefits from the economic development and the charity.
I think that that's what makes this event unlike any other, is that we get to celebrate the community, we get to celebrate the players, and we get to celebrate icons.
The one thing that if you're visiting our city, you'll see the natural beauty. People still walk down the street, look at you and smile and say hello. If you happen to be here during Bowl Week, you should take advantage of all the events that will be going on along our beautiful river. And if you'd like to come to the game, we'd love to sell you a ticket. So I think that it's a part of Jacksonville's history that you would have an opportunity to experience.
From the facilities to the parties to the incredible display of athleticism, the TaxSlayer Bowl is an experience for everyone, young and old, football fan or otherwise. We encourage you to pay a visit to Jacksonville for the next TaxSlayer Bowl, because the first 70 years were only the beginning.